Hello Reformers and welcome back to Pendor. Now when we left off we were tackling a couple of Ravenstern vassals and we've now headed down back to Seven Cross Keep because of course I'd like to start building the next construction piece, and I believe I started the market. I think I started the market because it was a while ago that I did this. Anyway, point is, we are now going to eliminate this Jatu army. Hilariously enough, they passed by Seven Cross Keep as I was basically just kind of chilling out here for a little bit, and I can assume they've been doing battle in the Shah territory for quite some time. So anyway, they have only 168 remaining by the looks of things, and they are currently in a battle with one of the Kingdom of Sarlian vassals. Now bear in mind, I have been moving around the Kingdom of Sarlian quite dramatically, and I've been attempting to ask them for rumors of unique spawns and so on, and unfortunately none of them saw fit to give me the very low percentage chance that I needed to get one of those unique spawns to actually appear. So, instead of doing that, we're going to look out for the Nordor tournament. I'm actually unsure what the date is at the moment, so we're going to take a look at that a little bit after this. And we are also going to think about taking on Igrim the Devourer. Now, of course, I know he is probably... I don't know, is he the strongest? I think he might be the strongest unique spawn with the exception of the Nordor Lords, but he's pretty harsh. He's pretty harsh because the mod creators have changed him a little bit since I fought him previously, and they've given him a ruby rune axe. Yes, a ruby rune axe with huge amounts of armor and very good shield. And, well, basically just making him into a walking tank, and it's going to be very, very difficult for us to take him out. But he is actually technically kind of capturable. It's not actually a capture. It doesn't count as a capture according to the wiki, but it kind of does. It's a bit of a complex system in place there. And so basically what it means is, if you are able to capture him, and if the role of from your, from your prisoner management comes in, and actually gives you the positive result, I guess, then you have the opportunity to unlock Doom Mace for your custom knighthood order, as well as something else. I think his shield, maybe? That might be the case. So I think that would be awesome. I think that would be amazing. I would love to be able to have Doom Mace for my custom knighthood order. I feel like that would be the utter insanity weapon for us to put on all of our units. And also bear in mind that after you defeat Igrim the first time, if you are able to capture him a second time, then you are able to get Qualis gems from him. And that is the big deal. That is the absolute big deal here. And so that's what we're going to try and do. Unfortunately, it seems like the Jatu are having some difficulties. Well, it's actually good for us, of course, but pretty bad for them. And, well... I would, oh wow, look, what's actually going on there? Is that just horses, or is that people as well? No, it seems like it's just horses. They seem to have all abandoned their horses because they are literally just running around here. Yes, there we go, finally a kill. That's a bit weird, isn't it? You know, we're having not too many good luck shots going on here. There we go, let's try and take out this fellow, shall we? Oh, no, never mind. Apparently he's already dead. He was killed by one of my forces. Alright, so I think basically what we want to do, I actually was not wanting to charge here, but Lord Eric decided to do that, and he's a bit of an idiot, because charging into the Jatu, I think that's okay, but it is going to give the horse archers a bit of leeway to do whatever they want to do, basically, and that's not very good. You know, you want them to be as immobile as possible, and unfortunately, as you can tell from the battle map, they are being very mobile indeed, and it is causing a couple of issues for us, I suppose. And hopefully I'm going to be able to actually get a couple of kills here. I'd like to be able to level up relatively soon, because, well, trainer skill is kind of nice, and do bear in mind that all of our companions also would like to level up, maybe. There we go, nice. Alright, so yeah, all my archers are doing a fantastic job, and I don't know whether you noticed, but I had a little bit of a smaller army when we headed into this fight. And there's a good reason for that. The main reason is because, of course, the Jatu army has a huge amount of prisoners, and I thought to myself, okay, you know, maybe I'm going to lose a couple of units, and I don't mind too much about that. And I thought, you know, why not? Let's make some space. You know, let's make some space. And that's exactly the reason why I was at Seven Cross Keep, actually, because I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to be doing battle with some more Jetu, which they apparently decided to come up here randomly. I don't exactly know why. I guess it's because they're traveling back to Jetu lands. But yeah, anyway, point is, it was a grand coincidence, and it is making things much, much easier for me now, because these guys are now here instead of me having to track them down, which is great. So yeah, otherwise, I think what we want to do, continue asking the vassals. I'm not entirely sure what the cooldown, so to speak, is on the rumor thing, because you can actually speak to lords, and you can speak to, I believe, militia companies and things like that, and you can ask them about various events or rumors in the area, and hopefully they will tell you about a particular unique spawn, and then you'll get a message, according to one of you at least, that will demonstrate that the unique spawn has appeared on the map. And the really annoying thing about it is that I actually thought that it worked at one point, and it would have been one of the best unique spawns for us to take on, which is, I believe, Alaric von Bruhaha. Yes, that fellow. He's the leader of the peasant revolt, as far as I'm aware, and he would have been amazing, because the peasants would have been very easy for us to kill, and they would have been giving us a huge amount of renown at the same time. And I think we would have had a really good chance of just soloing that party, just absolutely soloing it, no problem at all, without any difficulties. And, well, we may have had some difficulties because they are in a bit of a zerg, but for the most part, I think we would have been fine. And, well, unfortunately, he did not spawn, even though I think 3 different lords mentioned his name every single time. So it was kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, otherwise, yeah, I guess we have one option, and that is to, of course, go and hand in our bounty quest now that the Jetu army has been eliminated. We must have an extreme rating right now in that quest for our knighthood, of course. And I'm going to let people take things. Kasim wants a Jetu hunter. Oh, look at that, a gold bar. Oh yeah, I also have not sold yet. I'm very good at this whole selling thing, aren't I? Okay, well, let's just take all of that. I could sell some other things, actually. Let me sell this, well, not sell, but let me swap that for this. Is there anything else here? No, nothing else that I really need. Alright, so this is where it gets fun. We get to take a huge amount of wonderful, wonderful units. And, oh yeah, they have Salian halberdiers and everything as well. Very good. Bear in mind that these guys are really not the greatest, so I probably shouldn't prioritize taking those over something else. But, yeah, I think they're okay. I mean, you know, they're pretty decent. And let's take some more of these guys. Noble Riders. I'm taking Maiden Scouts mainly because I really like what they level up into. But obviously it's going to take a bit of time for them to actually get there. So obviously that's a bit of an issue. But I suppose for the most part it's okay. Maiden Cavalry, exactly the same thing. They level up into fantastic units. And what else do we have? Dragon Drakes. Okay, they're pretty decent, I suppose. We could get some Kier Guards for some additional infantry, or we could get some Ravenstone Rangers. I guess we'll get some Ravenstone Rangers and the Kier Guards. And I'm sure I'm going to miss something that's really, really awesome here. So, you know, that's just how it is. When you have so many prisoners, you just want to make sure that you get all that you can. And maybe you're going to miss something at some point. So let me just take that. Just a little bit of cavalry right there, and then we'll just capture the rest of these prisoners. And that is it. Okay, fantastic. Alright, so we're pretty good now. Well, yeah, we're pretty good. We've got 460 in the garrison here, and that means that I will be able to replenish my army if I happen to be defeated, but obviously I do not want to be defeated because that means I might have a chance of losing a very important item, i.e. maybe the rune bow or, you know, something like that. Maybe one of my Noldor pieces of gear or something. Anyway, I'm going to place a couple of people here and I'm going to sort this out, and then we'll head over to Laria to hand in our knighthood order quest, because I think we have a pretty decent rating. I think we have a very good rating, actually. Alright, so I just asked the tavern keeper, I don't know whether you saw that in the text log right there, it just disappeared, but I just asked for, information about invading armies. Doesn't seem to be that much nearby with the exception of the Jatu, and I'm actually going to take a look at their status after I have handed in this quest. I just want to show you exactly how much rating we have. 110,000. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. And I could get more, but I'm pretty happy just to leave it at that. And we are going to get 22,000 dinars for that, 30 rank points, which is, I guess, okay. But we are going to get some Larian Sentinels joining our army as well. And so let's take a look. What else can we do? Oh, tournament champion. Ugh. I really don't want to do the tournament on screen at the very least, so I'm probably going to do it off screen so that you don't have to watch another tournament. But yeah, I'm going to take this. Oh. Okay, I haven't heard about any tournaments open to you these days, but we may need a champion sometime next week. Okay, well, I guess that is due to the fact that the tournaments currently open are probably the ones that are in enemy territory, so we probably won't be able to do that anyway. Alright, so I've already sold at the marketplace as well, and we gained a little bit of cash from that, I think about 7,000. And otherwise... what do we need to look at again? Oh yeah, we need to look at the victory progress and take a look at... the Jatu are fading. That's actually really nice. I like that. I'm not a big fan of the Jatu. As you can see, there are only... Well, there's actually only one Jatu army remaining, which is pretty amazing. And there is a Mist Mountain army, 2 heretic armies, of course, and 3 Seers. Wow, I think the 3 Seers might be... Are they stronger than Igrim the Devourer? I don't know, but the heretics in general are pretty strong. So, yeah, the heretics are invincible. Yes, I agree. Right, so I actually forgot that this was even going on, but I noticed that there weren't any vassals on the map, and I was like, okay, so what's actually going on here? And then I remembered that Kelredan Castle was actually under siege by the Deshar, and that is exactly why we have entered here. Now, bear in mind... Well... maybe I should have just let this go. Yeah... Probably should have done that. Anyway, 216 against 1,432. Well... yes... This is probably not going to go well, is it? Let's face it, it's not going to go well. Anyway, we're going to try our very best here to do what we can, and... Oh, it's actually a siege tower. Oh, this is actually not even that bad, but, well, it depends. If our archers have almost unlimited ammunition, we'll win this easily. But if they don't, we will lose. Very easily. Alright, so let's actually take out the units that are standing close to the siege tower. Wish I really had my ruby rune bow right now. That would make so much difference right now. Okay, I'm just going to get out of the way of these Larian Sentinels because they're probably going to be a little bit better than I am at shooting things. Okay, now, if we can eliminate a whole bunch of them, we should be able to just retreat and then come back in and then be able to, do our thing once again, where we just shoot them and so on and so forth. Hopefully, at least. Lethal Duran's doing a great job as per usual. And maybe... Oh, Kasim! Kasim actually got a kill. Fantastic. Good work. Wow. I don't know why I'm so surprised. He's actually not even that bad at using his bow, but I guess I just don't see him get kills that often, so that's the reason. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on the other side here because... The enemy is kind of protected from that side. Yeah, and they seem to be moving pretty well here. Headshot done. There we go. Now, bear in mind that this is going to be kind of difficult for me to replenish my arrows, because unless I am getting arrows from the enemy or arrows from our forces, I'm going to run out very quickly indeed. I can't just go to my baggage or anything like that, so it's going to be kind of difficult. But hopefully I'll be able to at least take out as many of their units as possible to prevent the siege tower from moving closer to us. And I'm pretty sure, or at least I think I'm pretty sure, that you can retreat from a siege if you've eliminated enough units. And we've killed how many so far? 32. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Only 1,400 remaining. That's great. Yes, you can tell that I'm very, very enthused about this whole thing. I actually thought that they didn't have that many in comparison to us. Oh, ow. Are you serious? I'm picking up your arrows to shoot back at you. Come on now. Don't be like that. Okay, so I've got 14. Oh, they're actually a lot closer than I thought. Okay, well this is not good. This is not good at all, and they're actually pretty good at what they do. I don't even know who's shooting me right now. I really don't. I am shooting a couple of them though, which is good. Or at least hitting. There we go. Yes. Oh, nice. We took out a Vanskar Jarl. Very good. As long as we can take out all of these guys, I think we're pretty good. I'm not entirely sure when to retreat, though. That's the thing. Got to make sure that we're doing as efficiently as possible, and then retreat at the best possible moment. Ooh, I actually have 30... What? How did I have 32 arrows? I must have picked up something. That's crazy. Or maybe... Wait a minute. Does Pendor have the automatic refresh of ammunition? I know that Perisno, I think, has that, where if you build a blacksmith in a particular fief, then your units can have regenerating ammunition. Or at least I think that's the case, but I don't know whether it is the case here. Okay, I'm not entirely sure who's shooting me. Who is actually shooting me? Wow, all the way over there? Surely not. Surely they wouldn't be that good. Maybe they are. Well, whatever the case, I'm going to stand a little bit back here. And we're going to do some damage from here, hopefully. Can I not kill these archers at all? Am I shooting above them, or maybe... Yep, there we go, okay. This bow is much stronger than I thought, so I was anticipating much more arrow drop, but apparently there's much less than I thought. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, there's a headshot. We actually took out one of the enemy vassals. That's great. Okay, so... Do you have something for me? Nope. Okay, what about you? No, you don't have anything for me either. Oh well, okay, so... it seems like we might have some people coming in here soon. Yeah, maybe. These guys still have arrows, but they're obviously not shooting that much. Where are all the arrows? There's quite a few here, maybe. There's one. Okay, well, I'm just gonna try and pick up as many as I can get my hands on. Yeah, there we go. Nice headshot. Okay, we're just preventing the siege tower from coming any closer, which is really nice. Okay, more arrows. And, well, there's a lot of arrows embedded here, but I won't be able to pick them up that easily. That's not good. Because obviously I'm pretty injured right now. I really don't want to get eliminated. If I get eliminated, then everything's going to become much harder. And, well, almost impossible, I'd say. I feel like this is impossible to begin with, because there are just so many enemies. It is really not in our favor by any means, of course. This is one of the first very large battles that we've done where we are so outnumbered. There we go. I actually found some arrows. Great. Oh, it seems like the enemies are coming now. Alright, so I'm just going to shoot into them and try to get as many headshots as possible. They do have shields, bear that in mind, so it's obviously going to be much harder than you'd think, but hopefully I'll be able to... Yeah, there we go. Headshots galore. Very nice. There we go. Yes, yes. More headshots, please. I'm a good photographer, so more headshots. Get it? Yes. Oh well. Anyway, let's see. I have 32 arrows. Really? How did I get 32 arrows? I thought I picked up to 26. I think it is actually regenerating a little bit. Okay, so let's continue to just get headshots here. This seems to be much more efficient than me hitting with my weapon. So let's just try our very best. Oh no, don't stand in front of me, Ranger. Oh no, that was really bad. How am I not hitting anything right now? I have no idea. Maybe I should just zoom out a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit easier for me. There we go. So many headshots, and we did level up, by the way. We did level up to 32, or 39. I was like, 32? Yes, 32 arrows. I'd like 32 arrows, please. Yes, I'm just ordering those right now. They're going to be here in about 20 minutes. Yes. Okay, oh, there we go, there we go. This is actually not even going that badly. I thought we would be overrun very quickly indeed, but it seems like my choice of taking some relatively high-tier units was completely fine, because I thought to myself, I'm going to be fighting Igrim the Devourer. I was actually looking for Igrim the Devourer when I stumbled across this. And yes, suffice it to say, it was a very good thing indeed that I did, because otherwise this would have been lost very quickly. I think the vassals in question that we're defending here had literally nothing left. I think they literally had, like, I don't know, not much. Oh no. Oh. Okay. I thought I dropped my... Oh, I'm unable to take that now? Why am I... Oh no. Noldor... Why? Oh no! Okay, so apparently I dropped something, and now I am screwed. Oh well. Okay, I guess... yep, I guess I'll just do this then. I guess I will just go into third person and try my best to do as much damage as possible with my sword, which is not great. The sword, as I've said before, is very good on a mount, but anything else, and it's not the best. So, I mean, it's got good reach. That's pretty much the only thing it has, and it's got decent damage. But obviously, without a mount's speed bonus, it's going to be much less good than something else, like an axe or something. But I think we're actually good. Yes, look at this. The enemy... Wow, the enemy only has 17 remaining. Do you think we're going to pull this off? If we pull this off, this is amazing. It really is. I don't know whether it's going to be possible, but reinforcements of ours have arrived. Okay, I don't know whether that's really good, because that means that we've lost quite a few units in the process of defense here. But I'm just hopeful that we might get a little bit of a respite in the, shall we say, interim between the attacks. That might be quite nice, but if not, I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do. But there you go, 59 kills I was able to get right there. Pretty good, you know, not too bad. 67 renown for that. That's amazing. That is really quite amazing. Okay, so there you go. We lost how many? 18. Well, 47 total. That's not really good. We had 190 or so, and if we are losing 50 each time, we have 140 remaining, approximately, and if we lose another 40, then we have 100 remaining, and we are not going to be able to eliminate every single one of the Deshar vassals as a result of that. But I'm hopeful that the amount of people that we killed were very high tier. I hope that's the case. I mean, they had nobles, they had noble riders and cavalry and Ghazi stalkers and reavers and so on and so forth. And they're pretty good, you know, they're pretty good units. So I'm hopeful, yeah, there you go. They were forced to retreat. So I'm going to see... They're running! Oh, they're actually running after some of the Salian vassals. Oh, no. The Salian vassals were like, oh, it's time to make a break for it, boys. No, it's actually not a good idea at all. Oh, we have apparently been awarded, okay, we've been awarded an achievement, and there's Bertilt's wonderfully beautiful face. I'm sure we did not want to see that, but anyway. You skillfully dispatched 50 enemies in one battle single-handedly. For this heroic deed, you are awarded plus 20 renown and the title of Deathbringer. Personally, I feel like that should be 200 renown, but okay, you know. I'll take it. Anyway, I think we can probably get another achievement for 100 enemies. I think there is another achievement for 100 enemies, so I'm going to try for that if I can. But, ooh, it seems like some of the Deshar are actually moving away right now, so I guess we'll see what happens. Alright, so it actually looks like the Deshar have given up in terms of the siege, and of course because King Ulrich has now appeared and is deciding to intervene. So, I have a choice here. I can either chance it and run after these guys, or I can head this guy off and intercept him, and then we will definitely be able to eliminate him. But I'm going to go for the riskier play here, and I'm going to try and catch up to these guys and try and get a whole bunch of them in the battle. Yes, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted to do, and you can see here that I've actually renamed myself because we obviously have a new title now, and I thought, why not? Let's do it. Anyway, here we go. We have 351 against us. Okay, well, yeah, I guess that's okay. It was fine, you know. We have 41 renown for this battle, and I think we're going to be pretty fine. I mean, Deshar, you know, they're not amazing. I would say that the Deshar in general are very good in skirmishes and things like that. I've actually never played with the Deshar that much. I know that their Scorpion Assassins are a fantastic unit. I know that their Stalkers and their Reavers are very good as well. So we do have to be a little bit cautious. But as you can see, I do have a lot of Halberdiers. And if they do decide to charge... okay, apparently they're not deciding anything. They're apparently just chilling out. Well, that's not very good, is it? I kind of would like them to, you know, make a move, shall we say? Okay, well, I guess I'll get into a more advantageous position then, which they're giving me the opportunity to do, so I guess I might as well take it. So, yeah, they're starting to move now. Yes, of course they are. And they're going to start trying to shoot me down and everything as well. Okay. So, yes, how am I going to do this? Well, I guess I better get my my infantry over here, and my archers in a decent enough position as well. How many? Oh, I have 25 cavalry. 25 cavalry, that's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to take these guys, and we're just going to let our infantry and our archers do their thing, and I am going to be taking my cavalry around the side. They're going to have a really hard time getting up there, especially against my infantry, because they are all halberdiers. There's literally all halberdiers right there. So I'm going to tell my infantry to charge in right now. I'm going to tell my cavalry to charge in against their enemy, the enemy archers. And hopefully that's going to result in an absolute bloodbath, hopefully, because we do have a pretty uphill battle on our hands here, of course. I mean, just bear in mind, you know, we're going to be outnumbered. We are outnumbered here, and it's a bit difficult, but hopefully that's going to be okay. They do have a lot of horse archers, don't they? These stalkers, yes, look at these. These guys right here, they're deadly. They're very, very good. These are one of the units that I mentioned previously, and they're very good at what they do. I'm going to tell my archers to charge in just so that in case someone does get into melee range, they don't just stand there stupidly and let themselves die. So yeah, hopefully we'll be okay with that. And yeah, these guys are going to be considerably annoying almost all the time. So we might actually lose quite a few units as a result of this, which is not great, I gotta say, but well, I guess that's just how it is, you know? I mean, if we're gonna... Wow, look at this. So many Salian halberdiers being eliminated. And I think the enemies have already had some reinforcements come in. Okay, let's try and take out this guy. Oh, no. We did take out his horse, but nothing more than that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, nice. 53 damage to that fellow as well. I would say it's okay, but our cavalry is kind of not doing the best job, and we are losing quite a few units unnecessarily, I would say, because this hill has actually been a detriment to us. I feel like it's been a detriment, because we have so many different battles going on, thanks to the Deshar's mobility, that it is causing a lot of problems for us in general. So I'm actually going to tell my cavalry and my infantry to come back here and to consolidate themselves right next to the archers, and we're just going to have to hope that they can get back here without dying too much, and then hopefully as a result we will be able to finish up the battle on a strong note. I was just hoping to weaken the Deshar enough so that they would decide not to return to one of our fiefs while I go hunting for some more unique spawns. Igrim, for, you know, to be specific, shall we say. Whoa, did you see that? What was that? Okay. That was kind of hilarious. Anyway, we are going to hopefully be able to finish this up nicely, and what... Whoa, okay. We're actually, not entirely sure how well we're doing right now, but I guess we'll just tell our infantry to charge in once again, tell our cavalry to charge in once again, and we're just going to try and help out our archers as much as possible here. Seems like our archers have actually run out of arrows. I was hopeful that we would be able to finish up this battle in one go, because obviously we get a huge amount of renown reward for doing that. And if we don't do that, then we're gonna... I don't know, we're gonna have some problems, so... I mean, we've already committed 28 dead units, 29 now, to this fight, and so I don't really want to give up at this point. I would prefer not to, at least. Oh, we have some reinforcements coming in. Yes, yes, some reinforcements that actually do have arrows. That is very good. Yeah, because these guys do not have arrows, of course. So, well, they actually do. Oh, they actually do. Okay, well, that's kind of weird. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to tell my archers to charge in once again then, because we do have a couple of horse archers here being a little bit elusive, and we want to make sure that they are pinned down as much as possible. So if our archers need to move into effective range, I'm probably going to die here, by the way, maybe? Maybe? Yeah, well, anyway, if you know, if they get charged, then obviously they're going to move into effective range to shoot, and that's all very well and good, and they won't just stand there if someone comes into their line, and then it's just like, oh, I'm just going to stand here while you kill me, and so on. Yes, it's kind of nice that they don't do that. Okay, I'm actually going to tell them to hold position over here instead, because this is a pretty decent vantage point. Oh, we have quite a few units here too. I guess I'm just going to run around in circles, actually, and just try and eliminate these guys so that it kind of frees up our AI friends, and then they will be able to focus on other things, because I don't really want them to just run around and... Whoa, okay, they have a lot of spearmen. They really do have a lot of spearmen. This is causing a bit of a difficulty here for our cavalry, but hopefully for our archers it will be a completely different story. Alright, so there we have it. The last Singalian horseman has finally been eliminated. I have no idea why it took so long, but I guess, you know, that's just how it is when you're dealing with horse archers. Those infuriating bastards. Alright, well, there you go. 41 renown and 36 morale. Pretty good. Not too bad. I definitely needed the morale, that's for sure. And, well, the Deathbringer was only able to eliminate 22 enemies. Not very good. Anyway, there's only 83 remaining. And we're actually going to be eliminating those in the next... Actually, you know what? Not in the next episode. I'm going to do that off screen because, well, it's just a formality now. And, well, we are hopefully going to be able to hunt down a couple of unique spawns and continue trying to find Igrim and maybe something else. I'll continue asking for rumors and things like that. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.